Welcome to the Spring 2026 Commencement presented by San Jacinto College. Presiding over the ceremony is this year's San Jacinto College Minnie Stevens Piper nominee, Dr. David Carpenter. He carries the college's ceremonial mace, which symbolizes the faculty's tradition of teaching excellence and a devotion to learning. Professor Carpenter, please take over.
Graduation candidates. I'm Brenda Hellier, Chancellor of San Jacinto College, and I now declare that the Spring 2026 Commencement Ceremony is in session. Please stand and join me in saluting the flag with the national anthem. And gentlemen, please remove your caps. Guests, please remain standing for the invocation by Nico Hasipian, one of our graduates.
Good morning, everyone. We recognize and understand there are different faiths and beliefs. Out of respect for everyone in the attendance, As I provide this invocation, if you share a different belief, please take these next few moments to say your own prayer or take a moment of reflection. Today, oh God, as we come together to celebrate this new class of San Jacinto graduates, we ask your blessing. A new phase of life is upon them, and a new year arrives according to an ancient calendar. So our eyes, together with those of our friends and family gathered here, are on the future. May you give steadiness to those who will lead and confidence to those who will follow as they embark on new ventures. May your Spirit guide them and their goals and fill them with respect for the needs of fellow men and women. And give each of us the gift of peace. Let it fill our hearts, guide our lives and work. We ask these blessings in fellowship and love. Amen.
Please be seated. And I want to thank Nico for delivering this morning's invocation. Nico is an Army veteran and an employee in our IT department. He earned an associate degree from San Jacinto College in 2001 and enrolled again in 2024 to pursue a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity, of which he's being awarded today. Nico, his wife, and one of his children are all graduates of San Jacinto College, and so let's give Nico a round of applause. Our commencement ceremony is always the highlight of our year. Students, I want you to know how proud we are of your accomplishments, your perseverance to reach these educational goals. I want each of you to look at the person next to you and tell them congratulations for their accomplishment. And just great job to every one of you. For the last 10 years, San Jacinto College has been named one of the top 10 community colleges in the country as recognized by the Aspen Institute. And last year, we finished with finalists with distinction in the 2025 Aspen Prize. This places San Jacinto College as the #2 community college in the nation and the #1 community college in Texas. So graduates, you're graduating from one of the best community colleges out of 1,100 in this country. And I want all of you to know, students, faculty, staff, administrators, our board members, that it's your hard work and your commitment of all of you that has led us to receive this incredible recognition. And again, I just want to say congratulations to everybody. All right. So students, you have willingly accepted the challenges associated with completing a degree or certificate from an institution of higher education. And today, we're celebrating about 3,186 preliminary numbers of May graduates at these ceremonies. That's pretty impressive. And a fun fact today is that our youngest graduate is 16, and our most senior graduate is 70. That's pretty amazing. And additionally, we have 1,087 high school students graduating today with their associate degrees or their certificates. And at this ceremony, we have our graduates from Crosby School District, so congratulations to them also. So I'm interested in learning a little bit more about our students, and I think our audience will be very interested in that, so I've got a pop quiz for you. This is the last one. So, first of all, if you're the first person in your family to achieve a higher education credential, would you please stand up? All right, all of you stand up. Very impressive. You can sit down. Okay, the second question. If you held a job while attending college, please stand up. You can be seated. If you're a military veteran, please stand up. I want to thank you for your service. We have 61 veterans graduating today, but we just really appreciate all that you've done for our country, and you can be seated. All right, my next question. Yeah, let's give them another round of applause. All right, so if you have a family member who's graduating today with you, or will be graduating soon, would you please stand up? All right. You can be seated. And if you're a parent obtaining this higher education credential to do more for your family, would you please stand up? And you can be seated. And if you received a Promise Scholarship or any other scholarship from our San Jacinto College Foundation, would you please stand up? You can be seated. And wow, what an amazing group of students. And this is what we see with our student population. They're working students, they're veterans, they're young students, they're older students, but they're here to change lives, and it's pretty amazing. So I mentioned the Promise Scholarship in our San Jacinto College Foundation. Those are scholarships that have been awarded. They're come through our foundation, which is focused on making sure that students have financial resources. And we created the Promise program about 5 years ago. It's for all the students in our taxing district. If they're high school students, they can come to San Jacinto College right after they graduate, and we ensure there's no cost for tuition and books. And so we're really proud of that Promise program, and we're proud of the graduates in that program today also. So now I want to take a moment to recognize our platform guests. San Jacinto College is governed by a 7-member board of trustees. They're elected to serve in these positions, and they serve without compensation. They serve because they care deeply about our students and the success of those students and of our community. And so they're here today to congratulate and share with all of you. So today, from the Board of Trustees, we have Dan Mims, our board chair. Please stand. We have Dr. Michelle Cantu Wilson. Please stand. We have Judy Harrison, Larry Wilson, and Chad Burke. Thank you each for serving and for your dedication to San Jac and our students. All right, so now the other stage party members that we have are our strategic leadership team. Their names are listed in your program, and they really are part of making sure of all the success that happens and making sure how we continue to move the organization forward. So would the strategic leadership team members stand and be recognized? And at San Jacinto College, we have 3 employee organizations representing the faculty, staff, and administrators. The presidents of these groups are selected by their peers to serve for 1-year terms. With us today, as part of this stage party, we have Mindy Murray representing the Faculty Senate. Mindy, please stand. We have Heidi Kartzen-Daffner with the staff organization, and Amy Arrowwood representing the administrators organization. We have many other administrators from the college here in the audience. They're here to celebrate our graduates, and so I'd like all the other administrators to please stand also. And at this time, I'd like to ask all the faculty members present this morning to stand and be recognized. Faculty members, please stand. Our faculty are dedicated to the success of our students. They're committed to educational excellence. They empower our students to be their best and to achieve credentials that make them successful in the workforce and make them successful when they transfer to universities. And our faculty, as they're standing, please note those who are wearing the white stoles. These are faculty who have achieved Level 3 distinction in our Distinguished Faculty Recognition Program. This program recognizes outstanding teaching and innovation in the classroom and recognizes contributions to college initiatives such as tutoring, mentoring, and professional development. Let's give the faculty another round of applause. Thank you for your dedication to our students, and you can be seated. We're a college that values student success and promotes academic excellence. We want our students to complete what they start, and that makes everyone in our college focused on our students. We have many staff members here today who are working behind the scenes to make sure that this event is a success, so let's give them a round of applause also. I want all of you to know, I see firsthand every day the innovation that happens, the dedication that happens, and the passion of our faculty and our staff and our administrators. And it is really what makes this institution what it is. And so I express my gratitude to all of you. And now I'm going to call the San Jacinto College Provost and incoming Deputy Chancellor and College President, Dr. Alexandra Aquana, to the podium to recognize outstanding accomplishments of our students.
Candidates for degrees and certificates who have achieved the highest grade point averages for credit earned in their programs at San Jacinto College are recognized each year at commencement. Grades are computed on a 4.0 basis, with 4.0 grade points representing a grade of A. It is my honor and the honor of all San Jacinto College employees to recognize the students who have achieved the perfect 4.0 grade point average. This is accomplished through dedication and commitment to high standards. It is a privilege to have an opportunity to recognize this exceptional achievement, and I congratulate each and every one of you. If you are graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA, would you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated. I call your attention to the gold-colored stoles being worn by many of our graduation candidates. These stoles signify their membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the premier international honor society of two-year colleges. To become a member of Phi Theta Kappa, students must have completed at least 12 college-level credits at San Jacinto College and must have earned a minimum 3.5 GPA. San Jacinto College also has an outstanding honors program which allows academically talented and highly motivated students the opportunity to receive honors credit in designated courses. Students who are admitted to the program must have demonstrated superior academic achievement with a grade point average of 3.25 or above. Several of our graduates joining us today have successfully participated in the honors program, and I am proud to recognize these students today. Would members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and San Jacinto College Honors Program please stand? San Jacinto College congratulates you on an outstanding academic performance, and so we are truly proud of you. You may be seated. At this time, April Kearns, the College Registrar and Dean of Records Management, will certify to the Chancellor the candidates receiving certificates and degrees.
Will the candidates for degrees and certificates please rise for the official certification for graduation? Please rise, all the graduates. I'm talking to you guys. We are graduating the class of Spring 2026. Madam Chancellor, I hereby certify to you that a thorough examination of the academic records of each of the candidates has been conducted by the records management team. Based on the examination, I hereby certify that these eligible candidates have fulfilled all the requirements prescribed by the Board of Trustees for the degree and certificates for which they have applied. Therefore, based on this certification and the authority vested in me as the College Registrar and Dean of Records Management, I recommend that the appropriate degrees and certificates be conferred upon these eligible candidates, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. Chancellor Hellyer, I recommend these candidates to you.
Well, thank you, Dean Kearns. You guys are ready for this, right? It's a pleasure to accept the certification of these, the graduating classes of Spring 2026. So graduates, as you leave San Jacinto College, it's our hope that the education and the training that you received here will enable you to obtain your highest goals and ambitions. By the authority vested in me by the San Jacinto College Board of Trustees and by the laws of the state of Texas, I do hereby certify you as graduates of San Jacinto College, and I charge you to conduct yourselves in such a manner that will reflect honor and credit to yourself and to your institution. Congratulations to graduates. Please join me in recognizing them again. All right, graduates, you can be seated, and you'll come forward as your roll is called. Family and friends, while you wait for your graduate's name to be called, please notice in the program the many different degrees our graduates have earned. San Jacinto College graduates go to work, they transfer, and they contribute in many fields. And now I call upon our announcers to begin announcing the name of the graduates. I'd like all the graduates to know that there's no opportunity for an early exit today. And at the end of the ceremony, the marshals will help guide you out. And this will allow all the graduates to have the recognition and the honor that they deserve. So marshals, let's begin escorting the graduates to the stage. And we're ready to begin this. Okay.
We will now award the bachelor degrees. The students who are awarded a bachelor's degree have completed at least 120 hours in a course of study concentrated in an academic discipline or technical field with a minimum GPA of a 2.0. The degrees being awarded at this morning's ceremony are the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the Bachelor of Applied Science in Education, Early Childhood Education, and the Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity. Nico Hovsepian, Cybersecurity, Bachelor. Valerie Balderas, Education Bachelor. Leisa Cardona, Education Bachelor. Ashley Castillo, Education Bachelor. Samantha Castillo, Education Bachelor. Araceli Gallegos, Education Bachelor. Jennifer Garcia, Education Bachelor. Mariana Garcia, Education Bachelor. Diana Guzman, Education Bachelor. Mercedes Hayes, Education Bachelor. Natalie Lara, Education Bachelor. Giselle Luna Ramirez, Education Bachelor. Melissa Maldonado Chapa, Education Bachelor. Alexandria Mims, Education Bachelor. Catherine Ortiz, Education Bachelor. Cindy Pinedo, Education Bachelor. Jasmine Reyes, Education Bachelor. Elizabeth Sanchez, Education Bachelor. Robin Smith, Education Bachelor. Carissa Stockton, Education Bachelor. Kenneth Johnstone, Cybersecurity Bachelor. Ibrahim Mahmoud, Cybersecurity Bachelor. Michael Rodriguez, Cybersecurity Bachelor. Osvaldo Zavaleta, Cybersecurity Bachelor. We will now award the associate degrees. The students who are awarded an associate degree have completed at least 60 hours in a course of study, concentrated in an academic discipline or technical field with a minimum GPA of a 2.0. The degrees being awarded at this morning's ceremony are the Associate of Applied Science and the Associate of Arts in Teaching. Cristian Barrera, Business. Maya Fuentes Logan, Business. Sofia Garza, Social and Behavioral Science. Hector Gonzalez, General Studies. Victoria Lopez, Communications. Sofia Morales, General Studies. Ruben Rodriguez, General Studies. Janessa Calles, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Maria Canales, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Brianna Castro, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Alyssa Cervantes, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Abby De Leon, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Monique Diaz, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Vanessa Don, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Alexis Evans, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Kimberly Fonville, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Valeria Garza, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Emily Gatica, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Celeste Gonzalez, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Sydney Gregory, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Araceli Gutierrez, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Julia Gutierrez, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Yesenia Guzman, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Sydney Hall, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Kayla Jones, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Rebecca Manzano, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Maya Martinez, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Olga Martinez, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Vanessa Munoz, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Hong Nguyen, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Iana Ortega, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Sinead O'Shaughnessy, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Sindel Peña, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Emmeline Pimentel, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Melanie Rivera, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Daniela Rodriguez, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Anaya Simon, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Tony Smith, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Rosemary Solano Santos, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Lorna Tellez, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Maribel Trejo, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Savannah Varela, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. James Washington, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Victoria Williams, Teaching Grades 7 to 12. Anna Young, Teaching Early Childhood to 6th grade. Ari Creer, Natural Science. Stephanie Godinez, Mathematics. Ashley Gonzalez, Mathematics. Katie Perez, Natural Science. Jamie Tovar, Natural Science. Lucero Acevedo, Culinary Arts. Abigail Adams, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Eduardo Aguilera, Non-Destructive Testing. Ricardo Aguirre, Welding Technology. Angel Ajucam, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Andres Alamillo, Non-Destructive Testing. Sofia Alejandro, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil, Structural. Daniel Aleman, Process Technology. Yesenia Almaguer Guzman, Accounting. Clemente Alonso, Construction Management, 4 Sector. Miriam Alvarado, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Leslie Alvarez, Respiratory Care. San Juana Amaro, Eye Care Technology. Melissa Amaya, Health Information Technology. Drake Anderson, Process Technology. Genesis Anderson, Nursing. Amy Andrews, Criminal Justice. Michael Alexander Arambola, Art and Design. Anthony Archidiacono, Instrumentation. Sydney Arellano, Culinary Arts, Pastry Chef. Gabriela Arias, Cosmetology Operator. Jonathan Arispe, Biomedical Clinical Equipment Technician. Kenneth Arriaga, Air Conditioning Technology. Alexandra Bassanelli, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Tanya Bain, Medical Laboratory Technology. Milo Baker, Medical Radiography. Evan Belmain, Engineering Technology. Melissa Banda, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Alexis Bandera, Process Technology. Samantha Barajas, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Rocky Vargas, IT, Cloud Computing. Courtney Berry, Medical Radiography. Brita Beckler, Medical Radiography. Joel Benavides, Process Technology. Kayla Benitez, Nursing. Kenyon Bernard, Process Technology. Lance Blymeyer, Non-Destructive Testing. Fallon Bolela, Nursing. Clayson Boren, Automotive Technology. Jonathan Borjas Funes, Air Conditioning Technology.
Maralana Bossett, Paralegal. Mara Braidman, Medical Laboratory Technology. Michael Bradley, Instrumentation. Jay Butterfield, Biomanufacturing Technology. Hector Caballero, Automotive Technology, General Motors. Abigail Cabello, Nursing. Cristela Cabrera, Criminal Justice. Uzias Caceres, Process Technology. Jasmine Camacho, Respiratory Care. Daniela Canizales, Paralegal. Jean Carvajal, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Rafael Castilleja, Non-Destructive Testing. Christopher Castillo, Welding Technology. Sylvia Castro, Health Information Technology. Vianney Catalan, Nursing. Kate Cedillos, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Kyra Cervantes, IT Simulation Game Design. Ramsey Chalita, Instrumentation. Isaiah Chamberlain, Music Recording. Raul Chavez, Electrical Technology. Callie Childers, Biomedical Clinical Equipment Technician. Benjamin Choate, Process Technology. Eddie Sierra, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Jasmine Kalunga, Criminal Justice. Arturo Contreras, Welding Technology. Leslie Correas, Culinary Arts. Cameron Cornelius, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Albert Corpus, Process Technology. Lacey Cover, Medical Radiography. Ashley Cruz, Real Estate. Leslie Cruz Cortez, Nursing. Antonio Davila, Instrumentation. Miranda Davila, Eye Care Technology. Dante Davis, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Kenna Davis, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Stephanie Davis, Business Management. Jesus de la Cruz, Respiratory Care. Jose de la Cruz, Air Conditioning Technology. Brianna Deaton, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Juan del Angel, Welding Technology. Ariana Del Fiero, Paralegal. Daniel De Leon, Criminal Justice. Diego De Leon, IT Cybersecurity. Jayla Delgado, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Jesus De Luna, Air Conditioning Technology. Charisma De Noon, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Hector Diaz, Instrumentation. Isaura Diaz, Business Management Entrepreneur. Jose Diaz, Process Technology. Brandon Drum, Instrumentation. Angel Duarte, Automotive Technology, Ford. Yasmin Duran, Medical Radiography. Uchechukwu Egbo, Nursing. Wendely Elizondo, Nursing. Jonathan Escobar, Diesel Technology, Heavy Truck. Yesenia Escoto, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Francisco Esparza, Process Technology. Ilana Esparza, Eye Care Technology. Samara Estrada Yanez, Eye Care Technology. Esteban Fajardo, Heavy Diesel Equipment Crane Technician. Azalea Estrada, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Julissa Farias, Process Technology. Henry Fernandez, Diesel Technology, Heavy Truck. Julio Flores, Automotive Technology. Marcus Flores, Process Technology. Nicholas Flores, Process Technology. Tyler Foster, Automotive Technology, General Motors. Brian Franco, Non-Destructive Testing. Oscar Fuentes Ruiz, Electrical Technology. Gabriela Gallegos, Child Development, Early Child Education. Beatriz Galvan, Nursing. Denise Galvan, Business Management Entrepreneur. Marco Galvan, Process Technology. Thomas Galvan, Process Technology. John Gann, Criminal Justice. Braden Gansky, Process Technology. Eric Gaona, Process Technology. Jose Garces, Heavy Diesel Equipment Crane Technician. Aaron Garcia, Automotive Technology, General Motors. Emily Garcia, Nursing. Ivan Garcia, Automotive Technology, Honda. Jose Garcia, Process Technology. Melanie Garcia, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Noah Garcia, Process Technology. Sarah Garcia, Medical Radiography. Servando Garcia, Process Technology. Arath Garza, Process Technology. Axel Garza, Process Technology. Eric Garza, Air Conditioning Technology. Julio Garza, Welding Technology. Hiram Gaspar, Process Technology. Madison Gates, Biomanufacturing Technology. Gabriel Gobert, Nursing. Francisco Gaitan, Instrumentation. Rachel George, Nursing. Erica Giesecke, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Joshua Giraldo, Process Technology. Bianca Gomez, Art and Design. Francisco Gomez, Electrical Technology. Caitlin Gonzalez, Nursing. Esmeralda Gonzalez, Accounting. Gabriel Gonzalez, Process Technology. Geraldine Gonzalez, Instrumentation. Isabel Gonzalez, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Jacob Gonzalez, Construction Management, 4 Sector. Lydia Gonzalez, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Ricardo Gonzalez, Process Technology. Valeria Gonzalez, Medical Radiography. Yanesli Gonzalez, Nursing. Hannah Good, Paralegal. Mariah Good, Physical Therapist Assistant. Aiden Goodwin, Process Technology. Fernando Granados, Construction Management, 4 Sector. Jasmine Guerra, Paralegal. Roberto Guerra, Process Technology.
Yolanda Guevara, Paralegal. David Gunning, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil, Structural. Lisa Guzman, Paralegal. Jacob Happ, Art and Design. Shauna Harris, Accounting. Hans Haug, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Kristen Henderson, Medical Radiography. Brandon Hendrick, Automotive Technology. David Hernandez, Welding Technology. Catherine Hernandez, Real Estate. Rainey Hernandez, Nursing. Sinaí Hernandez, IT Web Application Development. Valeria Hernandez, Physical Therapist Assistant. Jose Herrera, Automotive Technology, Ford. Maricruz Herrera, Welding Technology. Logan Heron, Process Technology. Jesus Herbert, Automotive Technology, Ford. Abigail Hilborn Osorio, Biomanufacturing Technology. Lynn Ho, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Braxton Hogan, Process Technology. Dayton Hood, Electrical Technology. Stephen Hosea, Instrumentation. Lara Huen, Biomanufacturing Technology. Kelly Ibarra, Criminal Justice. Nessie Ibarra, Accounting. Gustavo Iglesias, Process Technology. Elias Jackson, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil, Structural. Mary Ike, Nursing. Angelique Jacob, Automotive Technology, General Motors. Kennedy Jenkins, Nursing. Melissa Jeter, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Christopher Jimenez, Culinary Arts. Victoria Jimenez, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Naomi Johnson, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Luis Juarez, Accounting. Melissa Juarez, Art and Design. Alexis Kamal, Eye Care Technology. Jane Kamau, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Rayan Khan, IT, Network Administrator, Cisco. Amol Katiwada, Culinary Arts. Noah Kostika, Eye Care Technology. Zachary Labe, Process Technology. Tan Le, Nursing AAS. Alondra Ledesma, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Earl Lee, Instrumentation. Michelle Leon, Medical Laboratory Technology. Caden Lewis, Nursing. Jennifer Leva, Real Estate. Edgar Limon, Instrumentation. Jose Lomeli, Process Technology. Zachary Long, IT, Cybersecurity. Alyssa Lopez, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Ashton Lopez, Instrumentation. Christina Lopez, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Christian Lopez, IT, Simulation, Game Design. Alyssa Lopez, Nursing. Gabriel Lopez, Process Technology. Gerardo Lopez, Process Technology. Irma Lopez, Medical Laboratory Technology. Jonathan Lopez, Process Technology. Juan Lopez, Process Technology. Maricela Lopez, Nursing. Miguel Lopez, Instrumentation. Naideli Lopez, Nursing. Nicholas Lopez, Process Technology. Oscar Lopez, Process Technology. Sergio Lopez, Construction Management, 4 Sector. Angelica Lozano, Nursing. Daniela Lozano, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Dylan Lozano, IT, Cybersecurity. Tyler Lucas, Process Technology. Tyler Mahalik, Process Technology. Esteban Obed Majano Claros, Music, Recording. Jackson Mann, Process Technology. Tiffany Manning, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Brian Marin, Engineering, Design, Graphics, Petrochemical, Industrial. Steve Marines, IT, Simulation, Game Design. Nicholas Marroquin, Instrumentation. Alonso Martinez, IT, Cloud Computing. Angel Martinez, Automotive Technology, General Motors. Grace Martinez, Process Technology. Joshua Martinez, Process Technology. Juan Martinez, Music, Recording. Alejandro Mateos, Real Estate. Marissa Mays, Respiratory Care. Angel McGuire, Non-Destructive Testing. Cameron McMahon, Process Technology. Evelyn Medina, Medical Laboratory Technology. Sofia Medina, Process Technology. Mateo Mena, Instrumentation. Giselle Mendez, Biomanufacturing Technology. Anthony Mendez Romero, Diesel Technology, Heavy Truck. Christopher Menendez Lainez, Automotive Technology, Honda. Giselle Meraz, Business Office Technology, Administrative Assistant. Fuzia Merchant, Respiratory Care. Eduardo Mesa, Respiratory Care. Olivia Mesa, Nursing. Chloe Miranda, Nursing. Maya Miranda, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Ariel Mondragon, Process Technology. Sarah Montemayor, Health Information Technology. Brandon Montes de Oca, Automotive Technology, Ford. Aiden Moore, Automotive Technology. Caitlin Moore, Process Technology. Angela Morales, Medical Laboratory Technology. Marco Morales, Engineering Design Graphics General. Alfredo Moreno, Process Technology. Danitza Moreno, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil Structural. Neider Moreno Mendez, Instrumentation. Alejandra Moros, Paralegal. Krista Motley, Medical Radiography. Mia Munoz, Business Management Entrepreneur. Stephen Myers, Air Conditioning Technology. Derek Nájera, Welding Technology. Rivaldo Nava, Process Technology.
Mia Netro, Medical Radiography. Lei Kan Nan Nguyen, Art and Design. Nakna Mai Nguyen, Art and Design. Jalen Nolan, Process Technology. Lino Nunez, Instrumentation. Haley Ochoa, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Jordan Ochoa, Process Technology. Briley Nugent, Pastry Arts. Ganiat Ananbunka, Nursing. Hector Olivares, Engineering Design Graphics, Mechanical. Jazelyn Oliver, Criminal Justice. Ana Olvera Guzman, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Elijah Orellana, Process Technology. Melissa Ortega, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural, Civil, Structural. Robert Ortega, Automotive Technology, General Motors. Andy Ortiz, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Jonathan Ortiz, IT Applications Program. Raquel Osteguin, Accounting. Fernando Otora, Automotive Technology, Ford. Denise Parks, IT, Cybersecurity. Brian Palico, Respiratory Care. Damian Perez, Process Technology. David Perez, Art and Design. Joseph Perez, Process Technology. Maritza Perez, Cosmetology Operator. Marilyn Perez, Accounting. Marlene Perez, Medical Radiography. Rogelio Perez, Accounting. Bao Fan, IT, Simulation Game Design. Vincent Fan, Instrumentation. Charles Phillips, Diesel Technology, Heavy Truck. Taya Pierre, Nursing. Brandon Pinto, Diesel Technology, Heavy Truck. Omar Perella Luzardo, Engineering Design Graphics, Petrochemical Industrial. Jennifer Placencia, Medical Radiography. Stephen Ponce, Process Technology. Wyatt Pond, IT Cybersecurity. Amri Price, Automotive Technology, General Motors. Destiny Puente, Eye Care Technology. Julian Quintana, Process Technology. Kevin Quiros, Welding Technology. Proby Rabale, Medical Radiography. Litzy Ramirez, Nursing. Vanessa Ramirez, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Adrian Rangel, Automotive Technology, Ford. Nadia Ratianjanari, Nursing. Concepcion Real, Eye Care Technology. Jasmine Reyes, Construction Management 4 Sector. Juan Reyes, Automotive Technology. Randy Reyes Chicas, Process Technology. Daniel Reyes Martinez, Environmental Health Safety. Annie Raimundo Roronzo, Criminal Justice. Alicia Richmond, Paralegal. Nicole Richmond, Eye Care Technology. Jaden Rincon, Process Technology. Isaiah Rios, Instrumentation. Saul Rios, Process Technology. Amy Rios del Cid, Accounting. Alessandra Rivas, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Rafael Rivas, Electrical Technology. Andres Rivera, Culinary Arts. Elsie Rivera Guardado, Eye Care Technology. Madison Rourke, Instrumentation. Joseph Robinson, IT, Cybersecurity. Gabriel Robles, Process Technology. Ashley Rogers Kindle, Health Information Technology. Armin Rodriguez, Instrumentation. Jessica Rodriguez, Eye Care Technology. Kaylee Rodriguez, Medical Radiography. Nicholas Rodriguez, IT, Simulation Game Design. Raul Rodriguez, Physical Therapy Assistant. Ruben Rodriguez, Accounting. Rudy Rodriguez, Engineering Design Graphics, Petrochemical Industrial. Ishmael Rojas, Process Technology. Viridiana Romero, Emergency Medical Services. Maria Rosada Villanueva, Nursing. Roberto Rodriguez, Music Recording. Benjamin Rosenbaum, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Fatima Ruiz, Engineering Design Graphics, Architectural Civil Structural. Kendall Runkle, IT, Desktop Support, Microsoft Network. Brittany Sagastume, Business Management. Daniela Salas, Accounting. Angelina Salazar, Art and Design. William Salazar, Process Technology. Esmeralda Salinas, Paralegal. Brandon Sanchez, Art and Design. Braylon Sanchez, Process Technology. Cindy Sanchez, IT, Simulation Game Design. Isaiah Sanchez, Welding Technology. Marlena Sanchez, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Vanessa Sanchez Hernandez, Accounting. Monica Santos, Nursing. Ana Salceda, Nursing. Brianna Scott, Medical Radiography. Renee Celadon, Process Technology. Daniel Cerna, Process Technology. John Sherman, IT Simulation Game Design. Elizabeth Shoko, Nursing, LVN to RN Transition. Noah Silman, Process Technology. Christopher Silva, Process Technology. Nathan Silva, Process Technology. Amia Smith, Criminal Justice. Nicholas Smith, IT, Cybersecurity. Omar Solis, Automotive Technology, Ford. Vanessa Solis, Process Technology. John Sosa, Automotive Technology, Ford. Christopher Sosa, Biomanufacturing Technology. Savannah Sparks, Nursing. Grace Stacks, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Madeline Stevenson, Child Development, Early Childhood Education.
Cesar Subias, Instrumentation. Priscilla Tavares, Culinary Arts Pastry Chef. Jonathan Tapia, Air Conditioning Technology. Ansh Chaya, Nursing. Kyler Thomas, Process Technology. Melanie Thomas, Paralegal. Hector Tijerina, Air Conditioning Technology. Elrek Tensai, IT, Desktop Support, Microsoft Network. Yalen Taringa, IT, Simulation Game Design. Mackenzie Todd, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Jasmine Torres, Nursing. Mario Torres, Instrumentation. Aiden True, Process Technology. Trey Turner, Music Recording. Melinda Unger, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Karime Trejo, Eye Care Technology. Areli Tovar, Eye Care Technology. Ronald Urizar, Electrical Technology. Jeremy Valdez, Instrumentation. Valerie Valdez, Process Technology. Maria Vargas, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Liam Vasquez, Automotive Technology, Ford. Samantha Vasquez, Nursing. Sylvia Vasquez, Criminal Justice. Jacob Vega, Air Conditioning Technology. Juan Vega, Music Recording. Nancy Velasquez, Respiratory Care. Jose Vera, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Ethan Vu, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Ikra Wahid, Nursing. Jermika Waldrop, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Allison Walker, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Hope Walker, Culinary Arts Pastry Chef. Levante Washington, Paralegal. Kathleen Weed, Business Office Technology Administrative Assistant. Isabella Werner, Medical Radiography. Danielle Williams, Accounting. Elizabeth Williams, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Kayla Williams, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Tarisha Winfont, Respiratory Care. Angelica Wallard, Engineering Technology. Derek Woodley II, Automotive Technology. Aspen Woods, Occupational Therapy Assistant. Beverly Woods, Health Information Technology. Samuel Yanez, IT Cybersecurity. Ashley Infante, Medical Radiography. Antonio Zamora, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Socorro Zamora, Diagnostic Medical Sonography. Melanie Zavala, Child Development, Early Childhood Education. Damian Sayas, Automotive Technology. Daniel Celaya, Automotive Technology, Toyota. Lydia Sempualteca, Nursing. We will now award the certificates. The students who are awarded a certificate have completed at least 24 hours in a course of study concentrated in a technical field with a minimum GPA of a 2.0. Rana Alcazan, Biomanufacturing Advanced Technical Certificate. Sierra McQuain, Biomanufacturing Advanced Technical Certificate. Candace Oliver, Biomanufacturing Advanced Technical Certificate. Rosimar Pirela Luzardo, Medical Imaging Enhanced Skill Certificate. Alyssa Beltran, Automotive Technology Honda Level 2 Certificate. Lillian Desart, Automotive Technology Toyota Level 2 Certificate. Abner Escobar Guzman, Electrical Technology Certificate. Kimberly Garcia Galindo, Automotive Technician, General Motors Level 2 Certificate. Jonathan Jaimes, Automotive Technology Ford Level 2 Certificate. Porfirio Jule Gonzalez, Automotive Technology Toyota Level 2. Jordan LaChapelle, Automotive Technology Level 2. Kevin Lagunes, Automotive Technology Toyota Level 2. Eddie Medrano, Automotive Technology Ford Level 2. Alan Olvera, Automotive Technology Ford. Alexis Trejo, Automotive Technology, Ford. Kim Vuong, Accounting, Level 2. Nancy Acevedo, Cosmetology Operator. Terry Atkins, Welding Combination. Ariana Aguilar, Cosmetology Operator. Ariana Aguilar, Cosmetology Operator. Kimberly Aguilar, Cosmetology Operator. Suleima Aguilar, Cosmetology Operator. Sabrina Valderas, Cosmetology Operator. Sultana Batiste, Child Development Educational Aid Technology. Natalia Benavides, Health Information Management, Medical Billing and Coding. Oscar Cabrera, Diesel Heavy Truck. Carla Campos, Welding Combination. Jericho Candelaria, Welding Combination. Bethany Capetillo, Cosmetology Esthetician. Carla Cardoza Adame, Cosmetology Operator. Darlene Carr, Cosmetology Esthetician. David Casillas, Welding Combination. Ashley Cervantes, Medical Assistant Certificate. Leslie Cervantes, Cosmetology Esthetician. Katia Charles Sanchez, Cosmetology Esthetician. Denise Chavez, Real Estate Certificate. Elizabeth Chavez, Cosmetology Esthetician. Vidal Chavez, Diesel Heavy Truck. Kimora Clay, Cosmetology Esthetician. Bianca Contreras Solis, Cosmetology Esthetician. Caden Cripple, Welding Combination. Ariana Cross, Cosmetology Operator. Stephanie Cruz, Cosmetology Esthetician. Eduardo Cuevas, Welding Combination. Alonzo Damian, Culinary Arts. Jasmine Diaz, Welding Combination. Carla Diaz, Cosmetology Operator. Ruben Diaz, Welding Combination. Aiden Dockstader, Electrical Technology. Asia Elrich, Cosmetology Esthetician. Luis Espinosa, Heavy Diesel Truck Trainee Technology. Edgar Estefanan, Welding Combination. Ovulin Evergreen, Massage Therapy. Aliyah Flores, Cosmetology Esthetician. Jose Flores, Welding Combination. Jonathan Flint, Firefighting Certificate. Jocelyn Galvan, Cosmetology Esthetician.
Kylie Garcia, Cosmetology Esthetician. Karina Garabay, Cosmetology Operator. Brianna Garza, Cosmetology Operator. Emily Garza, Cosmetology Operator. Giselle Gaspar, Cosmetology Esthetician. Asia Glover, Cosmetology Operator. Ariana Gozmez, Cosmetology Operator. Victoria Grace, Cosmetology Operator. Jenny Granados, Cosmetology Operator. Brian Gutierrez, Welding Combination. Christopher Gutierrez, Welding Combination. Daisy Gutierrez, Cosmetology Esthetician. Daniela Guzman, Cosmetology Esthetician. Oriana Harold Walls, Cosmetology Esthetician. Serenity Harvick, Cosmetology Operator. Afshan Hyatt, Cosmetology Operator. Deborah Hernandez, Health Information Management, Medical Billing and Coding. Emily Hernandez, Medical Assisting. Finis Hernandez, Diesel Heavy Truck. Ariel Hollis, dance instructor. Daniel Huerta, electrical technology. Elliot Jones, heavy diesel truck trainee technology. Valerie Jones, construction management industrial project. Victoria Kirkham, art and design. Estrella Lafuente, welding. Haley Lawson, cosmetology operator. Lily Leatherwood, cosmetology operator. Alora Lemos, cosmetology operator. Samantha Lopez, engineering design graphics general. Areli Lorenzo Ramirez, cosmetology esthetician. Kaija Love, massage therapy. Emily Leon, cosmetology esthetician. Ashley Mancia, cosmetology operator. Linda Marcial Salinas, real estate. Jonathan Martinez, welding combination. Oris Martinez, firefighting. Sophia Martinez, engineering design graphics mechanical. Valeria Martinez, cosmetology operator. Rebecca Martinez, cosmetology esthetician. Yadira Martinez, cosmetology operator. Naya McCardle, cosmetology operator. Abigail McGinn, cosmetology operator. Elijah McNeely, firefighting. Jessica Mesh, massage therapy. Fatima Medina, cosmetology operator. Valentin Medina, welding combination. Brenda Manchaca, cosmetology esthetician. Suleima Mendez, cosmetology operator. Sierra Mendoza, cosmetology operator. Sherelle Mitchell, cosmetology esthetician. Kaylee Moore, cosmetology operator. Carlos Morales, welding combination. Roshan Morgan, diesel heavy truck. Garrison Munoz, firefighting. Autumn Narvez, cosmetology operator. Noelia Nava, cosmetology operator. Kiana Negrete, cosmetology esthetician. Travonte Neville, welding combination. Seguro Nino, cosmetology esthetician. Alondra Ortega, business management entrepreneur technology. Ava Paloma, cosmetology esthetician. Emma Parrish, cosmetology operator. Mariah Pendergraft, cosmetology esthetician. Adriana Perez, cosmetology operator. Maritza Perez, welding combination. Victor Perez, music audio engineering. Hannah Pickering, cosmetology esthetician. Taylor Pickram, cosmetology esthetician. Giselle Ponce, cosmetology operator. Diana Portilla Parada, cosmetology operator. Angelina Quintanilla, cosmetology esthetician. Karina Quiros, cosmetology operator. Joel Ramos, welding combination. Bethany Rivera, cosmetology operator. Rebecca Roberts, dance instructor. Cecilia Rocha Maldonado, health information management, medical billing and coding. Christian Rodriguez, massage therapy. Frida Rosas, cosmetology operator. Trevor Russ, firefighting. Juliana Salazar, cosmetology operator. Cristina Salinas, cosmetology esthetician. Edalberto Sanchez, welding combination. Larissa Sanchez, cosmetology operator. Celine Sanchez, cosmetology esthetician. Aranza Sanchez Magana, cosmetology esthetician. Gabrielle Shelton, culinary arts. Vanessa Soto, cosmetology operator. Dorfia Bryant, health information management, medical billing and coding. Skylar Thompson, cosmetology operator. Adrian Torres, welding combination. Gabriela Torres, cosmetology esthetician. Jennifer Torres, cosmetology operator. Monica Turner, cosmetology esthetician. Kindle Turrentine, cosmetology esthetician. Valerie Valerio, cosmetology esthetician. Henry Ward, child development, early childhood education technology. Sarah Warmeister, cosmetology esthetician. Orion Williams, cosmetology operator.
Leslie Chance, medical billing and coding certificate. Christopher Fragoso, automotive technology. Bryant Garrett, plumbing technology. Gerardo Martinez, non-destructive testing. Nicholas Lindsay, process technology. Mariah Costello, natural science. Angie Flores, music, recording. Alberto Mendoza, diesel, heavy truck. Elena Vasquez, cosmetology operator. Eric Hernandez, massage therapy. Nicholas Aguillon, IT simulation game design. Christopher Hernandez, electrical technology. Dana McGowan, electrical technology. Kevin Lira, welding technology. Diana Martinez, cosmetology, facial specialist. Isaac Flores, combination welding. Colton Mills, combination welding. Leslie Rodriguez, criminal justice. Daisy Caballero, cosmetology operator. Lou Jones, air conditioning technology certificate. And the last person to receive a degree is Casey Johnson, combination welding.
Will all the graduates please stand? For those graduates receiving a bachelor's or associate degree in honor and celebration of your new status as a degree holder from San Jacinto College, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, I present to you the bachelor's degree and the associate degree graduates and certificate recipients of San Jacinto College. Let's give them another round of applause. All right, graduates, I'm going to have you sit one more time. This is it, I promise. To those who are graduating today, I congratulate you on your accomplishments of this goal. However, the credential that has been conferred is more than a mark of achievement. It represents both a culmination and a new departure. The pursuit of education does not end for you today. Rather, it's a beginning, a commencement towards the future, because we never stop learning. Thank you for being here today to celebrate the accomplishments of these fine graduates. We are so proud of them. But before you leave, I need to make one announcement. If you're not parked in Grace Church, if you're parked in a surrounding business, you need to move your car as soon as possible. The businesses weren't going to tow during ceremony, but now they said you need to move as soon as possible. So if you're parked in a surrounding business, please plan to move your car quickly. Graduates, you please remain seated, I guess unless you're parked in one of those spots, until a marshal assists you with exiting. And guests, unless you're parked in one of those spots, we're going to ask you to remain seated while the graduates exit. Again, we are so proud of you. Congratulations, and have a great day and celebrate this.